Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength and body weight class, well, we're going to focus on some upper body, and we're going to finish it off with some abs, pulling in those abs and making them nice and strong. But with that said, we need some tools. You're going to want to have a mat close by, some light weights, some medium weights, and a nice open space. Also some water, take breaks when you need to, and work at a pace that's comfortable to you. Shall we get started? Tapping the toe, bending the knees right at the center, reaching the arm forward. Now I want you to think posture. Your shoulders are pulled back and down, your chest is up, the abdominals are in tight, and you're using your breath as you move. Now let's lift the knee up, shift the weight from one leg to the other, and reach the arm up. Working on a little bit of balance here. One more. Now tap the toe, come forward. Abdominals are solid. And again, reach up. Using the breath. And come forward. Now across the chest. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold yourself to the left. Roll through the back foot. Up and down. And now roll yourself forward so that you shift your weight to the front foot. Lift up the back foot. Contract the glutes just a little bit. One more. Hold the heel down. Stretch forward. Turning your body to the front. Toes come up. Sitting into your left leg and hinging so you feel the stretch along the right hamstring. Deep breath. Exhale. And come back to center. Reach the arm forward, toe taps. Bending the knees right at the center. And now knee goes up. Abdominals are solid. And reach forward. And across the chest. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold yourself here. Roll through the foot. Inhale and exhale. And now shift your weight to the front. And up. 3, 2, and 1. Hold the heel down. Lunge forward, stretching out your back calf. Now turn forward, pull the toes up. Hinge and bend the knee in the right side. Deep breath and exhale, feeling that stretch along the left hamstring. Now come center, both knees are bent. Hinge from the hips again in opposite shoulder down. The other side. And come center, side stretch. And the other side. So sitting center, let's reach across, give yourself a little bit of a twist. The other side. Hold here. And come center. Can we start? Let's start with our medium weights. Now abdominals are nice and tight as you're lifting up those weights. And we're going to take this sideways. Now, both feet are hip distance apart. We're going to bend the knees and hinge from the hips. So I want you to aim your tailbone back as if you're trying to sit into a chair and your hinge, starting with a back row. Full inhale, full exhale. Abdominals are very tight. I want you to feel that your chest is upward, your tailbone is back, so that you have a nice straight line from the tip of the head to the tailbone, which is your neutral spine. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now stand up tall, one arm at a time. Hammer curls. Abdominals are solid. Using your breathing. Shoulders stay back. We have 5 more on each side. This is 2, 3, 4. 1 more. And up. Can we do 1 more round? Bend the knees, tailbone back, hinging from the hips, and squeeze the shoulder blades together and back. Up. Working your upper back. Use your breathing. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, And one. Coming back up to standing. Hammer curls. Abdominals are solid. Using your breathing as you curl. Now here's what I want you to think about, is think about the muscle. Tighten the muscle even more as if the weight was heavier than it actually is. You want to work intentionally. 4 more on each side. This is 3. Here's 2. And 1. Excellent. Let's put these weights down. And I want you to go for the lighter set. Arms are right in front for now. Chest is tall, abs are in tight. One arm at a time. Try to get the elbows strictly to shoulder height, not too high. Abdominals are very tight, especially when you push the weight up. Now bend the knees a little bit. Using your breath. You have 5. And up. This is 4. Up. 3. Up. Here's 2. 1 more. Excellent. Bringing those arms down. Now aiming your thumbs out to the side, 1 arm at a time. Once again, the chest is up, the shoulders are pulled back. I want your abdominals solid, and you squeeze your abdominals even more as you're pushing through the weight. But at the same time, you're breathing. Inhale one way, exhale the other. We're very busy. We have a lot going on. Use your breath. 4 more on each side. And 3. Here's 2. Last one. Excellent. Taking the arms back up. 1 at a time. Keep the abdominals very tight. And using your breathing as you're moving. 5 more each side. This is 4. And 3. Here's 2. 1 more on each side. And 1. Bringing your arms down, chest up, shoulders back, 1 arm at a time. With those thumbs aiming up. And as you press the weight up, you pull the abdominals in. And use the breath as you're moving. Five more. This is 4. Here's 3. 2. 1 more. Excellent. Bring those arms down. Just roll the shoulders up, back, and around. One more time. And let's come down. Now, this is a great time to grab some water, and I want you to set yourself up with all your weights and your mat. Keeping the weights close by. There we go. Now, both legs out. Chest is up tall, hinging again from the hips. Hinge forward. Chest stays up, pull the toes back. Feel that stretch along the back of the legs. Deep breath. Exhale. Come center, cross the foot over. Deep breath and exhale. Hinging again. And switch sides. And come center. So, we are going to start with one of your lighter weights and your body in an all-fours position. So the key is that the 3 points that are on the floor, they have the same amount of weight. You're looking down to the floor, and we're going to do 2 exercises. We're going to do a posterior delt, back of the shoulder, and then we're going to kick back. And we're going to go to the side and kick back. and side. Kick back. So we're working the back of the shoulder and the tricep. Abdominals stay nice and tight. Four more. And 3. Here's 2. And 1. Excellent. The other side, same thing. Balance out your weight. Both hips are parallel to the ground. Out to the side and tricep kickback. So you have posterior delt, tricep kickback. Keeping the abdominals very tight. We have 4 more. This is 3. Here's 2. And 1. Excellent. Set the weight down now. Take the arms nice and wide, back the knees up. And you want to create neutral spine so there's a straight line from the tip of the head to the knees. Your arms go out to the side, you're looking down. Bend the elbows to 90 degrees and up. Ideally, you want the hands off the mat so you have a nice wide grip so that when you bend, your elbow's right on top of your wrist. And the chest lands right in between the hands. Using your breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Separate the knees a bit. Stretch back and hold. Now coming up, reach both arms back and stretch them back. Are you ready for one more round? I am. Let's go. We got this. Now balancing your weight on all fours, out to the side and tricep kickback. Using your breathing as you're moving. Inhale and exhale. Three more. Here's 2. Last one. And out. Excellent. The other side. Remember the neutral spine. Abs are in tight, straight to the side, and kick back. Keeping the weight balanced on all 3 points that are on the ground. We have 5 more. This is 4. And 3. Here's 2. One more. Set that weight down. Guess what? Push-ups. Arms are nice and wide. Tailbone goes down. Bending those elbows 90 degrees. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Separating the knees, stretch yourself back. Oh. Now let's take one arm up. Bring it behind your back and pull the elbow back, stretching out your tricep. And the other side, arm up. Behind the back, stretch back and hold. And release. Now, taking one weight on either side, so we are ready to go. Rolling yourself to the side and coming all the way onto your back. Starting with your medium weights. Weights go up. Now taking your knuckles to the sky so your wrist is very straight and bending down 90 degrees and back up. Abdominals are solid. Now we just did push-ups. That's okay though. We have lots of muscles going on here, but we are focusing on chest right now. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming down, setting those weights down to the floor, pulling the knees into the chest. And here's what we're going to do. Taking your arms out to the side. Now shoulders go against the mat. Knees stay bent. And from your hips, slowly rotate to one side. Now, as my legs are moving to the right, my left shoulder is pressing to the floor. And the minute I can't hold my left shoulder, which is about there, I'm going to stop and move my legs to the other side. So I want you to dictate your range of motion by keeping your shoulder on the ground. When you can't hold it on the ground, you've gone too far. And then as the legs move, think about squeezing and contracting the abdominals all the way through the movement. So you have to consciously squeeze the abdominals and then squeeze them again. One more on each side. And come back to center, both feet to the ground, hands behind the head. Holding the weight of your head in your hands, I want you to think rib cage and squeeze them tight and release. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Feeling the rib cage contract, and that in turn lifts your upper body up off the ground. Using your breath. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down, taking those weights again. Knuckles to the sky so the wrist is very straight, and open out 90 degrees. Using the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down, sitting those weights down. Just hugging the knees one more time. Now arms go out, knees are bent. Are you ready? Shoulder stays against the floor and squeeze those abs tight and take yourself to the other side. Inhale and exhale. One more on each side. Shoulders stay back, really tightening up the abdominals. And back to center. Both feet down, hands behind the head, holding the weight of your head, and contract up, squeezing from the rib cage. Using your breath as you're moving and really feeling the rib cage contract inward, which in turn lifts the upper body up off the ground. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crossing one foot on the knee. Let's reach inside. It's a figure 4 stretch, one of my favorites. Deep breath. Exhale. And the other side. Pull your legs in. Again, inhale and exhale. And release, taking yourself to the side and coming up from here. So we're going to take one light weight. Are you ready? I hope so. Abs are nice and tight. Thinking shoulder lever, we're going to come up. Now go behind the head, up, and back down. Abdominals are nice and tight. Full inhale, full exhale. Up, behind the head, and down. So we have a shoulder press and a tricep extension. Keeping the abdominals tight. And the goal here is to sit up as straight as you can. Now, if you wanted to extend your legs out, you could do that as well. So I want you to sit in a position that's comfortable, but yet your spine remains in neutral. 3 more. That's 2. 1 more. And down, other side. Abs are nice and tight, chest is up tall. Up, behind the head, and down. Up, back. Keeping the torso upright, the abdominals solid. Using the breath. Five more. This is 4. 3. 2. 1 more. And up. And down. Taking those weights down and away for a minute. Let's turn ourselves sideways. Now, here's the goal. Your feet are out, knees are bent. Chest is up very tall. I want you to think about really sitting up on the tailbone so that you keep your neutral spine, abdominals nice and tight. Hands in genie position. So watch from my hip to the tip of my head. Everything moves back and everything comes forward. Now, the minute I move back, I squeeze my abdominals very tight and come forward. So I am moving only from the hip joint. It's a hinge. Everything else moves at the same pace. I'm keeping my spine at neutral the entire time. Using my breathing. 5 more. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come back to center. Abs are nice and tight. Do you remember this one? Up, behind the head, and down. Keeping the chest upright, the abdominals in solid. Using your breathing as you move. You have 5 more. And 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Actually, do that again. There we go. And down. The other side. Abdominals tight, chest is up. Remember, you can extend your legs if you want to, but I want you sitting up tall with that neutral spine. Up, behind the head, and down. Use your breathing. Full inhale, full exhale. This is 4. Here's 3. 2. Last one. And up. Excellent. Turning back to the side. Okay, small bend in the knees. Your heels are grounded into the floor. Chest is up tall, shoulders are back. Genie position. And hinge back and come forward. Squeezing the abdominals very tight the minute you move. Use the breath. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. And one. Excellent. Okay, so taking your lighter weights once again and sitting with the legs out, abs in nice and tight, bicep curls here. Inhale and exhale. Now this is two exercises in one. One is you're curling your biceps. The other is you're pressing your chest up, trying to maintain that neutral spine no matter what. Your abdominals are in tight, so that core is engaged. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, legs out, feet a little bit apart. Deep breath and exhale, hinge forward. Now sitting up, right hand to the left leg, left arm goes back as far as you can. Chest is tall. And come center, other side. Deep breath and exhale. And come center. Bending those knees a little bit. Chest is upright. And bicep curls, last one. We're at the finish line already. Working intentionally, squeezing that muscle. You have 5 and 4, chest up. 3, 2, and 1. Guess what? We're done. Let's take the feet into a butterfly, shall we? Deep breath here and exhale. Hinge forward from the hip. Inhale again and exhale. Coming center, crossing the legs, hand behind the head, and turn the upper body to one side, pulling the back elbow back as far as you can. Chest is up tall. Now come center, other side, pulling the elbow back. And again, center. One more time on both sides. Twisting just a little further. Come center, other side. And back to the front, big deep breath, exhale, chin to chest. Now I want you to use your hands as you resist when you come up. And then again, chin to chest. Resist coming up. Chin to chest. And resist. One more time, chin to chest. And resist. And now slowly bring your ear to your shoulder, pressing this opposite shoulder down. And come center, other side. Push the shoulder down. And center, taking one arm across the chest. Hold yourself here, sitting up nice and tall. And you can extend your legs out too if you want. And the other side. One leg extended out, the other on top. Deep breath and exhale, hinge forward. Pulling the knee up and turn. And release the other side, cross the foot over, deep breath. Exhale, hinge forward. Pulling the knee up and turn. And coming center again, taking yourself into a side stretch, pushing the left hip down as you extend the left arm up and over. Now same arm sitting up and give yourself a little bit of a twist. And the other side up and over. Pressing the hip into the floor. And same arm, give yourself a little bit of a twist. And come center, big deep breath. As you exhale, pull the arms back as far as you can. Now hinge slightly forward so you feel the stretch in the shoulders and the chest, and come right back up. Deep breath and exhale. And now come center, interlace the fingers and stretch the hands out towards me. And release, deep breath, exhale. One more time, deep breath, exhale. Now extend those arms up, back as far as they can. And slow release. Taking the hands together, deep breath. And as you exhale, fingertips down, stretching out your forearms. Hold there. Release, inhale. And exhale. And let that go. Shoulders up, back, and around. One more time. And release that. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. You know the drill. Plenty of water throughout the day, wonderful fruits and vegetables, and keep your body moving as much as possible. Until next time, bye for now.